Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host, Nathan B. Butler. This time we are taking a look at something very quickly here that's sort of a look back at something we've seen before, giving you a more complete look at an item that I had in pieces but not as a whole before, and giving you a chance to see in shrink wrap what these things would have looked like on store shelves. What we're looking at is the Target exclusive version, as covered in episode 92 of this series, of the Clone Wars film, this time on DVD and Blu-ray. We looked at the Blu-ray back in episode 92. That was this. This idea, again, that you essentially have a special cardboard slipcover here with alternate artwork compared to the regular release, albeit, in this case, not one of those cool lenticular covers or anything like that, just a regular cover. And that when you get inside here, you got a little piece of cardboard, because a Blu-ray case is not as tall as this entire slipcover thing is. But then inside the slipcover, you had an exclusive alternate cover version of the Dark Horse comic, The Clone Wars Shipyards of Doom, the first of the Digest Clone Wars series. And then you had a Blu-ray case with the film in it, which had, again, that alternate artwork. And when you open it up and took out your little notice about Blu-ray discs and your little digital copy code sheet and everything here, you then had two discs inside, one of which was the Blu-ray with alternate artwork compared to the regular release, the other of which was a DVD with the digital copy housed on it that was unlocked by that code rather than being downloadable at the time with that code. We looked at that in some detail. But one of the things that we ran into was the fact that I had actually shown you previously this. The 2-disc version from Target on DVD with an alternate cover. Initially thinking this was the exclusive version. And it is, except this was supposed to have come in a slipcase along with another of those alternate copies of Shipyards of Doom. So as of the time, for instance, that I was writing a saga on home video, my book on Star Wars home video stuff, which you can find on Amazon.com, I had these, the book and the release, that had the alternate art disc and another alternate art disc over here. Exactly as one would have expected, I didn't have that cardboard slipcover that's supposed to hold these things together. So in essence, it was a piecemeal version of that set rather than the entire product. Well, now I've finally been able to get my hands on that entire product, and in the process of it, wound up getting an extra copy of the Blu-ray version. So I'm going to be able to show you those. They were sealed when I got these eBay items. I'm going to be able to show you what they look like sealed and show you what the slipcover looks like when put over this, although it should look very much like the Blu-ray. Alright, so first let's look at the original shrink-wrapped version of that Blu-ray copy that I showed you back in episode 92. We've looked at the product itself. This is what it looks like when originally sealed on the shelves at Target. We have our little indicator there saying the first animated Star Wars movie, and then only at Target. A bit there that says BD, as in Blu-ray disc, gift set includes Star Wars The Clone Wars Shipyards of Doom comic book. Offer valid while supplies last, blah, blah, blah. And then down below, little peel-off sticker there, little flap little thing that if you peeled it off, it would unfold, that says, plays in high def on PlayStation 3 and Blu-ray players. Bonus, digital copy. So it's not that the digital copy is going to play in high def on those, it's that it's a high def disc, and then you have a digital copy with it, sort of promoting two different things at once on that little sticker piece here. Now, because I'm actually going to be taking this copy that's a little bit better shape than my original one, and this will be the one that actually is going to stay in my collection while the other one goes to a friend here, I'm actually going to open this one up, so I'm going to show you what's on that little peel-off sticker. It's not a biggie. I just peel this sucker right off of here. No big deal. But as is usually the case with those little digital copy type things, all it is all the legal fine print when you unfold the thing. Not a big deal. But then if you were looking for this on store shelves, you might have run across that Blu-ray version, or you might have run across the DVD version. This is the DVD version as originally packaged in shrink wrap, and this is going to allow us to see what the slipcover looks like put over top once I open it up here as we're doing the episode. So again, same stickers, the first animated Star Wars movie, then only at Target, this time, again, same design of sticker, but slightly different. It says, only at Target, DVD gift set includes Star Wars The Clone Wars, Shipyards of Doom comic book, offer valid while supplies last, etc., etc. Duh. I like the offer valid while supplies last, and you're like, well, it's inside the package, and these are the only ones with that sticker, so as long as it's got the sticker, apparently supplies have lasted because they're in the damn package. A little weird. And then we have here I know those little peel-off things here for the digital copy, but it says bonus digital copy. It does not have any of that information about playing in high definition on PlayStation 3 or a Blu-ray player because it's not high definition. It's just a DVD. Let's do the peel-off, and then we'll open it up. So peel off first for the little digital copy thing. Again, not a biggie as one would expect. It's just the fine print there on the inside. This one just happens to be more square than rectangular. And then this, we need to open this sucker up. And I hope somebody's like, no, don't open it! Again, I bought it so that I could open it and it could be inside my collection. So let's get this shrink wrap off of here. Yay! No more shrink wrap. Goodbye to all the little stickers. And there we go. Nice, slick, good-looking cardboard slipcover here. Now, because this is DVD-sized, as was the Blu-ray one, right? They're DVD-sized. The Blu-ray one had to have that little piece of cardboard stuck inside it because of how if you stuck your DVD in, it wouldn't necessarily line up correctly. Well, what you got here, of course, is it's a DVD case, so you see the DVD bottom, DVD top. It just slips right on and off nicely. And then you've got your DVD copy, as I showed you quite a while ago. And then your exclusive version of the comic. The comic is the same whether you're getting DVD or Blu-ray. And then this is going to be your film itself. If you open it up, which of course we're going to here. Let's get these little sticky bits off of here. One of the things I despise the most is the residue sometimes left by these little sticky pieces here. We pop it open, and one thing that is different about this and the one that I had originally is that this one actually does still have the slip in it for the digital code. Again, not a digital code you just go to iTunes or something and use, but you stick in the second disc, use that code to unlock it on the disc, and it adds it to your library. And once it's done that, it actually gives you access to the film streaming through iTunes. It's just that you can't actually buy the film by itself on iTunes, which is just weird. You still can't do that at this point. Again, kind of bizarre. By way of a quick comparison, now that I've grabbed the one of these that's not in the shrink wrap here, if you take a look, the sides are actually designed a little bit differently on the cardboard, right? The Blu-ray one makes room for the Blu-ray logo and shifts everything kind of off to the side, whereas in the case of the DVD one, you have everything sort of lined up there on the left with some open space. Then essentially the same thing on the other side. The fronts, again, we've already looked at, but then on the back, slight differences in layout, because your one that is on DVD makes room up there at the top to tell what's on the Disc 1, the movie, Disc 2, special features, whereas the Blu-ray instead, being one disc, has a special features listed, and then just has a box up here for information about the video and audio information, like a 1080p high definition, 16:9, 2.4:1, etc., etc. there. So slight variances in packaging, and then if you actually want to compare the cardboard versus the DVD's actual packaging, they're essentially mirror images on the back. It's that same thing. And then similar there on the sides, the only big difference being that, of course, the cardboard is going to be a thicker one than the DVD side, but otherwise looks the same. So, just a quick little look here. I wanted to give you a chance to see what that looked like in its original shrink-wrap packaging so that when you see them online, you don't immediately think, wait a second, this might be a variant. Look at all those stickers. No, the stickers are on the shrink-wrap. And a chance to see what it looks like to have that DVD one inside its slipcover. Again, even though the slipcovers are the same height, so that they basically can hold that comic in there regardless, notice the Blu-ray one does have the Blu-ray thing going across the top. The DVD one does not. It simply says 2-disc special edition up at the top, just like this one does. So if you're looking for it, and you see one that doesn't have the little Blu-ray part on the top, like this, then yes, the one that you're picking up is going to be the DVD version of it. So kind of buyer, not so much beware as be educated. Make sure that you're picking up the one that you actually want. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers, whether in shrink wrap or not.